Stuart made it all the way to third position on the podium. And Stuart, am I right in saying I know I'm right in saying your first Pro-Am podium today. How does that make you feel? Thanks first of all for joining us in the studio.
Oh, completely psyched. So I'm loving it.
Yeah, you were driving very aggressive style of driving today, and the track just seemed to flow really well for you. You kind of got the line dialed in quite early.
Yeah, on Friday practice, everything was feeling good, so just continued doing what I was doing.
The car looked like it was starting to undress itself towards the end of the day.
It's took a battering, so it has bent the steering arm and bent the coil over. I never hit the wall. I just said I'll just give it a go and see what happens.
Stuart, I might just get you to move in a little bit towards the microphone there.
No problem.
So yeah, you mentioned you had a number of impacts. I suppose you impacted the wall. You were missing pretty much the only thing that was left on the door really by the end of it was the doors. A lot of damage sustained, but you managed to kind of keep it going, and you qualified mid-pack down in 14th position, I believe, but you managed to finish on a podium. So talk us through, I suppose, from the team aspect, with the people you have behind the scenes helping you get through. Was there ever a point where you kind of thought, we might not get the car back out on the track?
Not really. I had a good bunch of lads around me giving me a hand to get everything sorted out. But the car had more hits today than it's had the whole time I've owned it. We're just baiting it off walls. And there was people crashing into me. That was intense.
And I suppose to finish on a podium now, midway through the season, jumps you up the order, and puts you in a situation where you have a chance to finish quite high up in the championship. What would it mean for you as I suppose another driver? You've just come from the Irish Amateur Championship. When you progress into the Pro-Am, do you consider yourself a contender straight away, or would you look at it being a learning experience in your first season? Obviously you're so early into it, 3 events in, and you're on a podium. So what's your mindset? Your mindset starting to change? Do you think we can maybe come back and start to fight for that championship towards the end of the year?
I just sort of went in with my eyes open, hoping for the best, to be honest. We'll just give it a real good go for it. I thought it was just going to be a learning curve for the first year, and then sort of pick it up as we go along. But everything seems to be working well, and the car's working well. You
were involved in some fantastic battles today. Just looking back through, I suppose, a few of them. You started off, you had one more run with Tomas Falvey. You came up against Paul Stryker, who was on form as well, and then you lost out to Danny O'Callaghan in the final 4. Which one of those battles would have been your favourite run of the day? Which one, I suppose, was the most challenging? Really, you were pushed to your limits the most.
The yellow bitter twin cam.
Stryker.
Yeah.
Stryker was very aggressive all day today.
Yeah. He gave me a friendly nudge, and at that stage I knew he meant business.
So you finished up on a podium, first hopefully of many for you,
Hopefully.
3rd place, and let's hope that from now on they're further up on the steps. Thank you very much for joining us. You're going to be competing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Car good to go?
So.
We're
going to fix it tonight.
So another driver with a late night.
Might need to get someone to sponsor your body kit.
Aye.
Cool.